Interesting. I've never really thought about it before, but I guess if I were to narrow it down to the top 10, how's that, right? The top 10 reasons why industry leaders are loving the Visalus compensation plan, I guess we'll start with number 10. We'll start with number 10 being the fact that it's not a binary. And I know that may sound funny given where the industry's been over the last decade, but I think quite frankly most of the savvy minds are moving on. I mean, let's face it, the promise of the just get in, we'll stick a leg underneath you and you only have to build one, it's a hollow promise. And at the end of the day, when it comes to that model, we know that anywhere from 90 to 99% of people don't have that privilege of the power leg. So they end up going out there and building two organizations, one of which, the bigger, they don't even get paid off of. And I think people are getting tired of that. So with the Visalus compensation plan, the ranks are very simple to achieve. We use a 60% rank criteria, so you can technically achieve ranks on one big leg and one medium leg, although we train a 3x3, three organizations, so that way it is a lot more stable and quite frankly you make a lot more money. So you got the unilevel back end, so you're going to get paid on what you do. So you don't have to worry about lesser leg, balance this, leg switches. You get paid on what's in your organization. It's stable. You don't have to worry about going from one income and then all of a sudden something happens and it gets cut. So very, very stable back end. We have dollar for dollar volume, so you don't have to worry about all this funny math, BV, GKV, BVVVV, and all this stuff out there. A $4.99 system is a $4.99 volume, right? A $49 balance kit is a $49 in volume. So when you're focused on your commissions, it's very easy to figure out because you get paid a simple percentage off a simple dollar amount. So dollar for dollar people like, and bottom line is we have a lot of components where you get the leverage that's been inherent in some of the more modern binary plans out there without the binary curse. So there's no such thing as the inside of an inside leg. You don't have someone politicking for some power leg to be stuck underneath them. It is fair, and bottom line is there's no income cap. There's no minimum, there's no maximum. You got infinite width, infinite depth, and you get paid off what's in your organization. So I have to start with number 10, the fact that it's not a binary. Now number nine, I'd probably say that our compensation plan most would describe as very balanced. You see, a lot of times people focus on this bonus or this percentage or this check match, etc. But the bottom line is, a dollar comes into a company and a certain amount is paid back out. And in most companies, it's about the same. Anywhere from a low end of 35% goes back out to the field, and the more aggressive plans out there are, really close to 50%. And anybody out there in the MLM industry that's talking about an over 50% payout, I'd be very leery as a company owner, knowing how these business models work, of the longevity of that company. So Visalus is on the more aggressive end. We're right around a 50% payout, so every dollar that comes in, about 50% or 50 cents goes back out to the field. The question you got to ask yourself when analyzing plans is, where does that money go? You see, as of late, binary type plans, they have a larger percentage of that payout at the top. It's called a lotto winner philosophy, right? They go out there and create a couple people with some big checks, and everybody says, well, look at that guy or look at that girl. It's a lotto winner. And that story works for a short term. But then everybody eventually wises up and says, man, I'm tired of hearing of that person. I'm tired of, oh, there they go again, right? So the lotto winner mentality, top-heavy plans are generally short-lived. The party plan companies that have lasted the test of time are very heavy at the bottom, where they pay the new person, where you can become profitable. You can make some good money on the front end, so they're kind of weighted toward the bottom. We're unique in that we've really balanced our compensation plan out. About a third goes to the front end of the plan, the person who's just getting started. About a third goes to the middle of the plan, and about a third goes to the top of the plan. So, our real strength there is that focus on the middle, where most companies focus on just the top or heavy on the bottom. We're very spread out, which in our opinion is fair. It's fair to the brand new person. They can reach profitability. It's really fair to that middle leader, who in my opinion is that foot soldier that holds groups together. And it's lucrative at the top, so it's a very spread out plan. And I think a lot of people in the industry, they're tired of the top heavy. They're tired of the same name, the same that, and the people just getting started, hard to make a profit. We want to help everybody, so we balanced our plan out. I'd say that's number 9. If it comes to number 8, I guess I'd carry that forward, and because of that, we've designed a very quick route to profitability. So I'd say number 8, you're fast to profit. Matter of fact, we use a simple power of 3 philosophy. We teach people to get 3 customers and 3 distributors, and if they have those 3 distributors and a total of 2,000 in volume, they're what we call a director. And we've created this whole program for people to do that in their first 30 days. It's called a Rising Star. So it accelerates the model. It really forces everybody to do that in their first month. Matter of fact, last time I just looked at the data, you probably won't believe this, but we're up to over 90%, close to 95% of everybody that hits that first position actually does it in their first 30 days. So we have figured out a way to accelerate the road to people making back their startup costs, getting that first promotion early in the plan. And I think leaders are really, really loving that quick route to profitability for the new person. So I'd say that's probably number 8. Number 7, I'd probably say is you get the best of both worlds when it comes to the product and the service-based concept. You see, in the network marketing realm, you get product companies and you get service companies. And generally, the product companies have a lot larger margin, so there's a lot more money. I mean, you don't have to have me tell you that. Just go look at every top income earner within the network marketing direct selling realm. They're from a product company, okay? Margin is the way that it works. But the thing about a service is you do get a real strong, consistent, residual, an annuity type model. It's a lot of times more so than the product. What I love about the Visalus comp plan, I think the leaders are starting to figure this out, is you actually get the best of both. Make no mistake about it, we're a product-driven company. Our Body by challenge is rocking. Our retention rates are so far above industry standards because of our affordable prices and our programs and the fact that people get emotionally attached to them. But a lot of people don't realize that we have a technology called Vinet and a subscription called Success Club. We're partnered with Success Magazine. I got some magazines all over the place here that we actually co-op with our leaders. So we allow our leadership base to earn commissions off that Success Magazine and off some of our subscription base. So you actually get the best of both. You actually get paid off the product and the service. And it's funny because just on the service base, people earn a better residual income in our leadership than a lot of service-based companies, and that's not even the focus of our comp plan. You got the entire product-based plan. So I'd say number 7, I think leaders are starting to realize that we do kind of hybrid that product and service-based philosophy. Number 6, if I had to pick a 6, would be we really mix money with lifestyle, right? You see, Body by Vi is a lifestyle. So we mix great income. What I mean by lifestyle is, some amazing front-end money. So, you got the weekly income for enrolling new distributors and new customers. In by Thursday, paid on Monday, which is really cool. We got little prosperity cards. You can get instant access to your funds, and that's a fast-paced cycle. In by Thursday, paid on Monday. In by Thursday, paid on Monday, so you can really see cash flow quickly. Balanced with a very solid residual back end, long-term residual. So there's the money, but again, we mix it with fun, with lifestyle. Matter of fact, at our regional director position, you get obviously the Visalus BMW. At our national director, we invite everybody out to our ND experience, bring you and a significant other out to Beverly Hills, where I am right now, get a chance to tour the office, spend some time, and myself from my partner's home. We cook you dinner. Then we go to some ridiculously luxurious hotel rooftop in Beverly Hills for some quality time and education and training. So, mix is fun. We like to build relationships with our up-and-coming leaders. At Presidential Director, we do our PD Paradise. Gorgeous. I mean, a vacation of a lifetime. And our ambassador, you just get absolutely luxurified, if that's a word, with our ambassador black coats. A lot of recognition, a lot of special treatment. So we like to mix lifestyle. It's not just about cash in the bank account. You gotta have fun. You gotta look good. You gotta have the life experiences. So I'd say number 6 would probably be money mixed with lifestyle would be a key benefit. Number 5, if I were to pick number 5, I'd have to go with this. You can simultaneously combine speed and strategy in the Visalus compensation plan. Now, what I mean by speed and strategy is we've developed a concept called a 60-day waiting room. And what that means is everybody you enroll in your Visalus business actually sits in a holding tank, or we call a waiting room, for 60 days. And you have the ability to grow that organization, work with that organization, get paid off that organization, and then place that organization one time anywhere within your entire team within 60 days. Now, this allows for massive speed building, because when someone first gets started, they may not know how to structure their group, where they want to put individuals, who's going to work best with who, or who's going to do what. You don't got to worry about it. You can't mess it up. There's no place to put it. You have 60 days to figure it out. You can literally run all the way through the comp plan before you even have to decide how to structure your group. So it's built for speed, and leaders have really started to understand the strategy behind this. You see, it's even better, better than the binary or matrix spillover concept. Because when you're spilling over right at the start, you don't know what that person's going to do. You don't know if they're going to do anything. If they're allowed to build for 60 days, they're going to have substantial volume, different sales, identify leaders, hitting certain ranks before you decide where they place. And now you can be very strategic with who people work with, where they go, what geographies, or have very leveraged conversations, right, to go out there and stack existing volume and existing dollars down in your group. So, we call that a progressive placement. And what that means is you can progressively place people in your organization and creates a very powerful team dynamic of everybody clearing their waiting rooms every 60 days within the team. So I think that would probably be a big one. I'd put that at number 5. Simultaneously have speed and strategy with that 60-day waiting room is absolutely huge. Progressive placement, people are flipping out over. Man, down to number 4. So if I were to pick 4, number 4 would probably be what I call the super bonuses. Okay, so don't get me wrong, I mentioned a balanced comp plan, but there's some big stuff at the top. The super bonuses, we gave away a $25,000 bonus when someone becomes an ambassador, and that's only $150,000 in monthly volume. We give away a $100,000 bonus at what we call a 3-star ambassador, and we give away a $250,000. That's a $250,000 bonus, what we call a 5-star ambassador. Matter of fact, we just had a distributor who just got started earlier this year. I think it was February, March time frame, who just qualified for that 3rd one. Got all 3, the 25 grand, the 100 grand, and the 250 grand, all within, before they're even their first 8 months. Now, that's not typical, that's not normal, but it did just happen. So if you're a superstar out there, we got some super bonuses, and obviously that's attracting a lot of leaders because, to be able to know you have 25 grand, 100 grand, 250 grand above and beyond the comp plan at attainable levels is amazing. I'd say that's 4. Number 3, I'll just say Vroom, right? Vroom. And by that, I mean our Visalus Beamer Club. Now, I know if you're watching this, you've probably heard we tend to give away black BMW bonuses. And the secret behind this is not that we give away car incentives. A lot of companies do that. The key is instead of putting it way up here, right, for that same old person that got another car, who cares? By the time you're at the top of a comp plan, you have enough money to buy whatever car you want. You don't need us to give you one, right? You need that incentive down here to help drive you, right, to the top. And that's why we put our Visalus BMW program at $600 a month BMW bonus for lifetime. It's a lifetime bonus at the 2nd earned position in the comp plan. People flip out when they realize you only need $12,500 in group sales through infinity levels in your entire organization, 12.5, and you're making a couple grand a month. You're qualified for a $600 brand new black BMW bonus for life. Maintain the position, maintain the bonus, and we're approaching 1,500 BMWs. 1,500. Name me another company in network marketing history that in such a short time frame has had 1,500 people qualify for a car. I know the space, and I can't name one. I don't even think there's that many pink Cadillacs flying out there. Matter of fact, as of last month, we're averaging about 3 BMWs a day. 3 BMWs a day people are qualifying for right now at the rate Visalus is growing, 18 years old to 75. And the key is not magic. The key is it's possible. So leaders understand, well, yeah, you can get a BMW very quickly, but it's not about you as leaders. It's about everybody else. It's about helping the average person have that story. See, our whole secret here is within 90 days, someone has a physical transformation and a financial transformation. They're not rich, they're not wealthy, but we want someone making a couple grand a month driving a nice car on us. And for most people, that's an enormous success and an enormous story. So I'd say that's got to be number 3, is that car program. I mean, it's an amazing thing. It drives the entire compensation plan, pun intended. Number 2, down to 2. So this is where we get interesting. I'd say number 2 has to be what the industry leaders have now coined the term disappearing auto ship. Now, by disappearing auto ship, what I'm referring to is what we call our Refer 3 for Free program. See, we cracked the code in this industry. First ones to go out there and pioneer this concept of refer 3 other customers to the Body by Vi Challenge on the same or greater challenge kit than you. We actually ship you your kit for absolutely free. And it's not one of these programs where you like pay and you get like the rebate 9 months later and a card form that doesn't work. No, we just don't ding your card, we ship you your product for free. Now what people don't realize is you maintain those same 3, you get it for free every month. This is a lifetime thing, not a one-time thing, a lifetime thing. Every month you have 3 in the month, next month's free, and that counts toward you being active and able to get paid. People don't realize you're getting free product and it counts for you being active and you get to use the product, and it removes the number 1 reason people quit. I know this is taboo to talk about, but guys, in this industry, if people are not making enough money to cover a product, a lot of times when times get tough, that product's the first thing to go. But if you remove that and people can get the product for free by just getting 3 other customers, well, you just remove the number 1 reason why people quit this type of industry. And that's why our retention is skyrocketing. Matter of fact, we're retaining 100% of people who get their product for free because there's no reason to quit. You're getting free product, you're getting paid, yep, no reason to ever leave. So leaders have understood that, and that is solidifying their organizations, boosting their retention in a time where that's been difficult for a lot of companies, tripling their income because everybody's getting customers. And you guys won't believe this, but we're averaging 5 to 6 customers for every new distributor in our organization. Customers are good for business. Companies over the last decade have forgot about customers, right? I see comp plans out there that don't even have real customers. Visalus has way more customers than distributors because of that program, which means security, stability, great residual income. And the bottom line is because our products really work, right? So that's the key. I mean, the disappearing auto ship is the holy grail. And if I were to pick one, wow. So I gave you my top 9. You caught me off guard here. So if I were to pick one, probably the number 1 reason industry leaders are flocking to the Visalus compensation plan, and you're going to be blown away by this one. It's simple. And you guys don't underestimate that concept. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. And most people out there, you look at their comp plan, they're like, huh? How do I get paid, right? And you guys, if it's not simple, people don't get it, and they don't got time to get it, you know. And here's the concept. You get started in Visalus, and you could probably do it just off this video. Power of 3. You get 3 customers, and now you're getting a product for what? Free. Get 3 distributors. You become a director. If you do it in your first 30 days, you're called a rising star. Help about 6 people do that, you'll have the volume to drive a BMW. So first you become a rising star, then you help about 6 do the same, and you're driving a BMW. Help 3 people drive a BMW, you'll find your way to national director making full-time income. Help 6 people through your whole team, not even personally, through your whole team drive a BMW, you'll find yourself at presidential director making a 6-figure a year income. Help 12 people, the average is 12 people driving a BMW within your entire organization, you'll find yourself to the top of our comp plan called Ambassador. Average income there starts at $15,000 a month plus, and then sky's the limit for 12 people. So leaders out there, you just got to ask yourself, how do I hit the top? How do I hit the top? Do you know 12 people that might be able to find 6 people that will become a rising star? Because if you can help 12 people do that, you have 12 people making a couple grand a month driving a BMW, and you are an ambassador in the compensation plan. Guys, that's the entire comp plan. Become a rising star, help 6 do it, drive a Beamer, help 12 do that, hit the top. That's the plan, and it's simple, and people can understand that, and that's why this works. So you caught me off guard. Hopefully I did okay there, but that would be at least my personal perspective of the top 10 reasons why network marketing direct selling leaders are flocking into Visalus, and the top 10 reasons why our Visalus pay plan is attracting them. That is a good question, because there's a lot of companies that already are trying to copy our compensation plan. I guess here would be my answer to that. It takes a lot more than a good compensation plan to make it big in this business. You see, it helps that we have a massively expanding market, meeting a trend of awareness where people are realizing they need to change the way they eat. It helps that we have products that are extremely simple, extremely affordable, extremely emotional, and visual transformations. And and here's the key thing: they're effective. People get results, and everybody asks them what's happening. So you get a grassroots wildfire. It also helps that our product line is a transfer spend. You see, we don't ask people to spend money. Matter of fact, we save people money off eating out and grocery bills. So when someone, a customer or a distributor, is on our challenge, they're actually saving money on their monthly budget. So, I mean, that's huge. It helps to have a billion-dollar executive team. Everyone on our executive team has worked in a multi-billion-dollar or above company, most of which from the direct selling channel. We have a $10 million technology platform. We actually pioneered the integration of social media with network marketing through our Vinet system. It also helps guys to have a complete training system in place, unified, same system all across the country. A $1 billion plus strategic partner that's led this industry for 30 years and operates globally is also great to have on your side. It's good to have 3 founders in the company, all around 30 years old, that are willing to bounce around from city to city, state to state, across the country, helping distributors build. Those are all key factors in building the success that the Visalus community is going through. And probably last and most importantly than all that stuff is you have to have the right culture and the right community of people that are out there passionately promoting the mission. And you guys, that's what we're fortunate to have with Visalus. Be it the product or the challenge or any one of the things we talked about that attracted them, they're here, and the people are the key. And after watching all of this, hopefully you can be added to that community and help us bring this mission to the world. So what do you say? Well, then I guess I'll be the first to welcome you to the Body by Vi Challenge.